Hello, friends and lovers. Welcome back. I got a very unique roguelite for us today. This one is called Duchy, and it's kind of a city management game with Tetris flair is the only way that I can explain it. Let's get everyone started. I'm going to try to explain it best I can. I would do the tutorial together with y'all, just because I think it kind of needs it. But at the same time, the tutorial's super slow. It kind of just front loads all the information, and you don't really get to check things out, I guess, as you experience the tutorial. So I'm going to try my best to explain what's going on. But this game, I had a ton of fun with it on stream. It's super unique. They definitely got some really cool ideas here. The number one point of pain, I'd say, is the onboarding, is how I would describe it. So let's just kind of talk through it, and we'll figure it out together, shall we? Well, I mean, I've mostly figured it out, but you know what I mean, hopefully. Okay, so you get to pick one of 3 regions here. It's going to be peaceful, so there won't be any enemies, so we're mostly just be gaining resources. Now, we do have a deck here. Let's not focus too much on this yet. I think we'd want to go where maybe there's mostly plains. That's mostly what we're choosing between here, is the types of tiles that they have. Plains and forests, essentially. So we're going to go where there's mostly plains for now. Let's not worry too much about that. So we can gain resources on this. There won't be any enemies or anything, but normally there would be enemies. So we have gold, we have wood, we have wheat. Right now, there's not a whole lot to think about. You would like to get some Tetrises, so I guess is one way of looking at it. But we have a wood clearer coming up, for instance, here. So we got to put down these tiles. We do want to clear lines like in Tetris, because they'll get some bonus stuff. But you mostly want to focus on these things, too. Wood clearer has a range of 2. Turn each forest into a plain and gain 5 wood. So why do we want that much? You can also see the range if you mouse over it kind of here. See that? So why do you want to get this stuff? It's mostly used to upgrade cards like the wood clearer itself, and could help you defend yourself, essentially, when we do run into enemies. So we can put that down there, and it's okay that it's not a ton of wood. That's not a big deal. Oh, whoops, I did reserve the forest tile there, I just realized. Okay, swap it back. Reminding myself of the controls here. So, yeah, so this is fine. So even if you put it down afterwards, the wood clearer will clear it, and you'll get some wood out of it. So we got some 30 wood out of that. Okay, I don't think we want to be too greedy and keep looking for more wood. I don't even know if I'm going to have another long piece at this rate. So this is the farm. It's going to turn some stuff into fields here, which actually does not directly do anything. But it will help the watchtower, which kind of doesn't matter now that I think about it. So the watchtower is a military building for ourselves here, and it recruits arrows based on how many plains and fields you got. Fields are better than plains. So you could drop it, you know, right next to the farm, for instance. And again, you can put stuff down after the fact. I don't like that piece at all. Oh, carefully now. Now I kind of need 2 long pieces, don't I? So I was gaining all these arrows. Unfortunately, it won't matter this time around. Oh, carefully now. I got a long piece coming in. Here we go. Boom. Multi-exploration. Okay. It might have been slightly greedy, some of the plays that I've made here, because now I can't clear any more lines. Which is too bad for us, because we would have gotten more resources out of doing that than the way that I probably played it off. Okay, so these resources will be used to upgrade the cards. I'm going to explain things just a little bit at a time. We can pick up new cards, too. So you kind of just want to synergize around converting plains to forests, forests to plains, plains to fields. You know, you kind of want to harvest things to get resources, but you also need defenses, too, sometimes. So, like, for instance, you recruit 3 arrow military units. These are production buildings, which means they don't recruit units. You will need this when we enter a combat very soon. Okay, so for each connected forest piece, it kind of depends. So you'd want, if you go into this, you might want to go into the next zone where there's more forest than plains, unlike what we just did. Harvest 25 wheat and wood if adjacent to a production building, the orchard, huh? So that could help you get some stuff. We'll just go for the ranger base here and kind of take it safe, is how I would describe it. I think the big question now is probably, like, what's the point of all this? And I guess you'll have to just kind of see. You'll have to trust me for now. You get to obtain a building card, get a random production building, or get a random military building. We just picked up a military building, so I'll get a production, I guess. Garrison 5, which means you do actually get 5 axes. Range 1, turn each plane in range into a field. Harvest 2 wood for each connected forest at the lumber camp. When explored, gain 50% of all other exploration gains on its row. When explored, when you complete a row. Oh, so when you like complete a Tetris line, essentially. Gain resources for each natural terrain inside. That's probably greedy, but maybe we can do that. I'm gonna try. This definitely gets very, very big brain, so we can go to a hostile region now. Now, you can also upgrade cards using the resources that we have. So here's the resources again, and here's what it costs to upgrade them. So we can upgrade the wood clearer. You can save up for something else too. So what does the upgrade do? Makes it so you get 10 lumber for each forest cleared. Sure, I'll do it. I don't know if that's really a great strategy yet. So it's 50-50 between plains and forest here in the hostile region. So when you enter a combat region, I can't actually put down another. I can't add another building to our deck right now, but we can remove something potentially. So here's the enemies that we're going to have to put down too. So long story short, you want to put down your farms, your watchtowers, whatever buildings you have in good placements that synergize with the tiles around it. Forest, plains, whatever. And you want to put the enemy tiles down in bad placements, and make them do poorly, essentially. You get to control how the enemies do, in other words. Okay, so I mean, we probably need the watchtower. I did take a ranger base. 3 archers for each connected forest piece. This one's it says connected forest piece, which almost seems different to me. Turn each plane in range into a field. I don't know if I care about a field right now. So get rid of the farm. I guess fields would be good for the watchtower, though. Ooh, now that I think about it. We could try to be greedy. I can't change the enemy deck. No, I cannot. Okay, maybe we'll stick with the farm then. Because you want plains for the watchtower, which gets more arrows for each one in range. Okay. So yeah, I mean, you probably saw that you can reserve a piece. Let's talk about a couple other things here real quick. So here are the upcoming pieces, which hopefully was straightforward if you played Tetris. You also have 50 health. So if you kind of do poorly in combat, it'll start docking from your health. So the main thing here is we got to lay out the board and then the combat begins. So we just finish this whole board and use all the pieces provided to us, and then everything happens after the fact. Let's just reserve that piece, shall we? The farm's coming. So this one, Garrison 8. We'll just put it in a bad spot over here, kind of where I wouldn't want to put my own piece, probably. So there's no really avoiding it. You could hold it in reserve, potentially for the whole time, honestly, though. We could do this. It's kind of fine. So we do have a lot of wood coming in here, but you don't want to put wood next to the farm. We need plains. Okay. Maybe we'll do this. Oh, you really want to hold a piece like that. Okay, not gonna lie, I'm kind of failing at putting down a lot of plains. Okay, we'll figure it out. Okay. Wood clearer is coming up. Okay, so now I do want to try to put my archer somewhere over there. Wood clearer, turn each force into a plane and gain some wood. So we can do this, is what I'm thinking. And then we'll go back over here and we'll drop that in. So clearing a Tetris like this, you can see all the resources that we got from that. Very nice, right? So this one, recruit 3 axes for each adjacent plane or field. I see. +5 if adjacent to at least 6 plane and field. Okay, so you want to put it next to some forest, essentially. So we can do that, right? Surrounded by bad things. So you are a wood clearer, so I can actually put more forest there. All right, watchtower, go up. Okay, I'm just going to drop that there, I think. I'm looking at the upcoming pieces. Okay, I'm gonna have to hold the third enemy, because we might be in trouble here, truth be told. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, hopefully I don't get absolutely destroyed. I might lose some health here. I wanted to save the wood for over here. At least we got some stuff out of it. I have to put this here, really. Okay, so let's do that. Now, there's 3 different types. There's axes, there's arrows, and then there is swords. And it's, you know, like the rock, paper, scissors thing here. It shows you right here. Swords are good against arrows. Arrows are good against axes. Axes are good against swords. So this is where things get quite unique. Even more unique, if you can believe it. So you have to select an order of operations here. So essentially, you can kind of go either way here. Axes go into arrows or arrows go into axes. But you definitely want to attack the axes first, because you deal 50% more damage to the weakness. And then we'd have to fight the arrows after that. Now, wait a minute. There might be a slight way to make this even better, because there's another rule here. You can combine groups of the same type. The new group keeps the type of the biggest group. Unfortunately, they're both 8. Or the destinations type if they are equal. So you can start with the arrow and convert them all into axes. I'm still going to lose a little bit of health here. So this basically means they should have 16 axes. Oh, wait, no, actually, we don't lose any health here. This is even better. So arrows goes to axes, turns to 16. But you get a 50% bonus, so it should be... we just barely win, right? Or we break even. Either way, we won. Although, if you win, if you win by, you know, keeping some health, you get some extra resources there. So that is the essential goal of the game, is to build up your deck, your buildings, plant the pieces down to survive combat. That is the goal, and just to get to the end of the run, there will be a boss at the end. I hope I've explained this okay. It is a lot to take in. I am more than willing to admit here. Okay, so we got some new buildings here. I'm thinking I just use a skip. You get a little bit of money out of it this way. Just because I have other things that I want to use already. I'm kind of thinking. Food Depot, obtain bonus resources. Okay. We do have cards we can upgrade, but we'll take this stuff. I can actually sacrifice 15 health to get even more. Sure, I'll do that. Trade resources or cards, it says. Exchange a level 1 card from your deck for a random card. I can exchange wheat for money. Or wheat for wood. I might do wheat for wood? You can only do 1. You can see what's required to get upgraded here. I think we want to upgrade the watchtower. Let's kind of think of the town after that. 200, 200. I'm going to be short wood, if anything. Okay, I'll do that then. Mini woods. And then we have a combat coming in. Okay, so watchtower is going to be our main military here. This way we get more arrows for each plane and field. If we do this upgrade. Lovely. Now I need to save some wheat, so we can actually put this in the deck. We'll do this to get lots of resources. Okay. You can upgrade the farm here too. Oh, but no, you don't want to. All right, so let's go back. Let's open up this. It's mostly plains here. You could actually go the other way where there's not combat, but I kind of just want to see the combat. So we spent some wheat to unlock another slot here, so we can add a town to it. I guess I would leave the wood clearer. Would I? Ranger base for each forest. Might be better. It's mostly plains coming in here, too. I don't know. It is mostly plains. Get rid of the wood clearer, take that. Can I upgrade anything? I can upgrade the ranger base, which I just put in there. I don't know if I really should. Recruit 4 for each connected piece. No, I don't think that's good enough. Oh, right, they also need to be Right, for each connected piece, I think what they actually mean here is that you have to clear lines with this. Which is interesting. Ideally, you drop that pretty early on. Oh, that's fascinating, huh? Okay. Only having arrows could be kind of bad. Oh, wait, they have mostly axes? Well, 2 axes, so you want to pay attention to that. Okay, that's not bad. No swords, at least. Can't decide. I'm going to upgrade the ranger base. You can sell cards here, too, but we don't have that many, so I don't think I'm gonna. Okay, let's go. Ranger base is coming in already. Let's reserve the long piece, shall we? Let's drop you down. I'd like to get some wood in here. Hello. I know I don't have that much. I'm gonna have to use the long piece so I can hold the town, I'm thinking. There's literally not gonna be any wood here, is there? Recruit 3 axes for each adjacent plain or field. So you would not want this to be next to plains if possible. There is some wood pieces in here, I swear. They do exist. I'm not lying. Okay. Maybe I put my watchtower here. Okay, I do see some forest coming in here. Not a whole lot, though. We can actually convert this to field after the fact, potentially. Okay, so we can actually do this? I think we're okay. Of course, this thing got a little bit. Oh my god, they got a lot of it, huh? And here's some forest, finally. Now let's swap and put down the town over on the right side here. Did you get anything? For each connected forest piece. 0. Oh, crapple. Well, that's not good. Okay. How bad did we flub here? Is the watchtower gonna get a little bit? It did, okay. It got a little bit. It got a little bit. What is this piece about? Okay, so you can do that there. That's fine. So I probably don't want to put down this mercenary camp if I can help it. This one is also if it's connected to plains, though. Okay. So then I think I will put this down. And then I'm going to have to hold the rally point instead. So that that does not get placed. You can slide pieces in, by the way. Man, I am just not getting what I'm hoping for. Slip it in, baby. I think I'm just gonna have to place this. Because, yeah, this is the last of the pieces anyway. Trying to think about this. Okay. Okay. I don't think there's any point in me actually converting that with the farm if there's nothing near it. Okay, so basically the same thing as last time. Luckily, it's not a big deal. You put the arrows into the U, you get to 26, but with the 50% bonus here, it should be fine. I didn't get to keep a lot. What do I get 4 of exactly? Is it dollars? $4, yeah, that's not like a great performance. You can get very unlucky. I did not enjoy the ranger base. It seems like it's very particular. Turn each adjacent force into a plane and recruit 3 swords each. They're all level 1. Recruit 3 axes. Recruit 1 axe and harvest 3 wheat for each connected forest piece. I'm just going to keep skipping to get a little bit of money here. Because you can actually sell the cards. Ranger base sucks, so we'll swap that back out. You can up the wood clearer. Range of 3. What happens if we do that? Range of 3 for the farm. That might be a good idea for the watchtower, I'm thinking. To try to get as many fields in range of the watchtower as possible. Team bonus resources. I'll take $300, thank you. Peaceful region. So you can go to a peaceful region where you just earn resources and you do not fight any enemies. However, it makes the boss more powerful. I also kind of just find the combat to be a little bit more fun. Although it's 70% forest over here. But I guess I'm going to try it anyway. I'm going to drop the ranger base immediately. And put the wood clearer back in. I could actually get a new slot here. But I don't know if I really care to. There is a lot more forest this time around, though. Alright, I guess I'll do it. And I can use this for now. I suppose so. Okay, let's get it done. Forest. Garrison 10. That's all there is to know. Maybe I should have held that. I don't know. So the town you'd want to clear... with, essentially, if I understand it correctly. Okay. Tetris, baby. So now we can clear with the town ahead of time. We have a wood clear coming up, and I want to try to get as much out of that as possible. Turn each adjacent force into a plane and recruit 3 each. Okay, so that would be really bad for us if we did that. So I don't think I want to place that at all. Wood clearer, huh? Okay. If I do this... Okay, wait. You ready? Boom, baby. Then the wood clearer goes here. Shazam. We have the watchtower coming up. Now remember, you want the watchtower and the farm to be next to each other. I think I'm just going to go ahead and place this now. Ranger base is also coming. Well as their ranger base. We need planes for this. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to put that there. I'm thinking about it here. Recruit 4 for each connected forest piece. Could I be greedier and do this? I think I don't want to put it here. For each connected forest piece. Trying to understand it. Recruit 3 arrows for each connected forest piece as well. That isn't going to really do much of anything, so we can put this here. Get some more. Then we get to double dip a little bit. By putting the farm down, converting a ton of this into fields. And then you get even more arrows out of that bad boy. Okay. And we can do this. Lovely. Line explored. So does that mean I don't want to put the forest over here? It's kind of losing me on some of the terminology. Like maybe, maybe not. I'm kind of stuck with my swap here, though. I don't want to put down the wooden fortress, obviously, so I can't really change that. I think we did fine, though. It's not a massive overkill. It's just arrow and arrow action, so there's not much to really say here. We'll combine our 26 and our 8. Kill that, then kill that. That's all she wrote. So it's not much overkill or anything. But that'll do. Got a good amount of resources here. So we could definitely upgrade some cards now. Collect $5 for each terrain square in its own row. Another watchtower, huh? Maybe we do. Maybe. Herborist. Turn each plane in range into a forest and gain 2 shields. Shields is our health. That was not terrible. You could go for this watchtower. Double watchtower madness. Trade resources or cards. We're going to have to look at our deck here a little bit before we actually make any choices, no doubt. Yeah, upping the watchtower again would probably be the main benefit here. It's going to take most of our resources. You don't need money for a whole lot. We could just upgrade a second watchtower, our second watchtower instead, which... So this goes to 3 and 5. This goes to 2 and 4. Same range, but it costs a lot less, so that's probably smarter to do. I don't know if I'm really going to upgrade the town, though. We want to trade money for something, then. I think it's safe to say. So I guess we'll do the wheat. We can always upgrade some more here. We're at the boss of the wall. So I was thinking, do we want to even upgrade? I mean, open another slot here? Or do we just drop, like, the ranger base? I'll throw the watchtower in there. I can still upgrade a couple things. Wood clear or the town. Well, the town, like, the demo, unfortunately, ends after this, essentially. I'm pretty sure. So I don't think that matters. Wood clear, you get more range out of it. You don't get more resources, but this is probably good for us, too, anyway. You could actually sell the ranger base. But I guess we'll leave it. So what do you have? You have arrows, 1 axe, and 1 sword. Okay. It's split evenly. 8 plains, 8 forests. Let's see how we do, shall we? So the wall is different. You do not want to put pieces above the red line, or even on, I think on the red line, if I understand it correctly. As soon as you do, you kind of end the turn and combat begins, or something along those lines. Something like that. Okay. So, you kind of want all the forest in one area. I wonder if you can actually slide a piece in. I don't know. I haven't tried. Got a wooden fortress coming up. I'm gonna be honest, I don't love this start that we have going on here. Oh no. Turns each adjacent forest into a plain. Recruits. Okay, so I do not want you near forest. Okay, I actually see a way to do this then. Oh crap, do I? Essentially do. Okay, and the wall will keep moving up slightly. There we go. Okay. So now, oh, there you go. There, that works for the town here too. I did put down the swords, which maybe was its own mistake, for each connected forest. +4, huh? For, oh, okay, a piece is like a whole thing. Okay, I understand. I think I understand then. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, I get it now. Oh, this is the watchtower. Okay, yeah, right there is good for you, I think. Then we got the wood clearer coming. Why don't we put this down first? And then I can put the wood clearer, like, right here, right? Is that what I wanted to do? Maybe, maybe not. If I want to get more here, I should put this over there. Shouldn't I? If I want more arrows, then the answer is yes. I'm looking... The wood clearer doesn't do anything there, but I think it's still the way to go. This is a bit of a tough one of where to know where to put it. Recruit 7 arrows for each adjacent military building. They have axes coming, so I want to put down the axes. I really do not want to put down the strategic pavilion, though. This piece is absolutely burning me right now. Okay. I think I'm just going to have to drop it here. Right? So you're the wood clearer. So you want to be placed next to fields. I think I got a plan. Uh-oh. When does this thing move up? Okay, it moved up, thank God. Okay, so put you next to this. Where's my farm and stuff? There we go. Okay. So now what the hell do I do? Okay, we can do this. And the wood clearer is gonna do a tiny bit. Okay, a little bit less than I thought. You got something out of it, though, I guess. Huzzah. Oh my god. This is kind of turning into a nightmare. The farm is in. There's only a few pieces left, though. For each adjacent military building. I'm gonna put that there. And then we can drop the farm right next to it. It's too bad about all this forest here, but... what can you do? I gotta be careful, don't put any planes next to this. Reach adjacent. Okay, so we can do this. Does this count as adjacent? I don't think so. Huh. Is there a better way to do this? Not that I can see, really. So the wall's kind of capped out here, is my understanding of it. So now it's going to make us, like, place the wall, essentially. And then that ends the round here. Okay, that's the best I think I could have done. Okay, so then, how do we handle this bad boy? So we want to convert them all into axes again, right? Two groups of the same team to change their type. New groups keep the type of the biggest, or the destination's type if they are equal. So these two are equal. So we can add that. Now it's going to be 38 axes. And since this is 38 is bigger than 19, obviously, we can also add that on. So now they're going to be all axes, whatever number that is. Does it matter if mine are all grouped up ahead of time, I wonder? 50% bonus. Does that matter? Oh my gosh, I've never had to think about this. So I guess maybe, would it be better if I grouped all mine up together? But then I would have to attack in a very... yeah, it wouldn't be good. There's no way to group the... I think it's more important to change the enemy type. I'm gonna guess. Okay. Many axes. Many axes. They did win that battle, but then they lose the next one. Okay, there we go. And we won with 34 to spare. All right, well done. Next. Continue. Victory. So this is just a demo, so it's... ooh, new high score. Let's go, baby. This is just a demo, so that's going to be it for now. But this is a super interesting game, isn't it? It's quite unique. A bit complicated, but not too much so once you get the hang of it. I think the main drawback is the onboarding experience when you first start up the game and they make you go through the tutorial. Well, actually, I don't know if they make you go through the tutorial, but when you do go through the tutorial, it is a long and lengthy process, and they just kind of, you know, throw a ton of text at you trying to explain every little detail. This is definitely one of those things like show, don't tell kind of thing. They might have done better. So feedback for the devs would be, take a look at the onboarding process, because I could definitely see myself, you know, just getting overwhelmed early on and might be tempted to turn off the game because I just can't retain all that information that I'm learning so quickly. You know, let us kind of fail. It's okay if you fail a little bit in a game like this. I think. I mean, the runs are short, you know, and I don't think it would be a big deal. Anyway, that's a Dutch. What the heck is this called? Drop Duchy. Really interesting game. Definitely looking forward to seeing more of it. Apparently, it's going to be available on 5.5. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another one.